This conference will now be recorded.
So in the previous session, we have discussed about the various CRM terminology and the various Salesforce objects we have discussed in the previous session. And along with that, we have discussed about the cloud services. And we have discussed what are the various cloud services offered by Salesforce to their customers on rental basis. We have listed out. And from those cloud services, we have discussed two cloud services yesterday. The first one, Sales Cloud. Second one, Service Cloud. And we have discussed what exactly the Sales Cloud, what exactly Service Cloud, and what it represents, and what kind of features has been given by Salesforce as part of Sales Cloud and Service Cloud, and what are the various objects that we are using to automate the sales features and the service related features we have discussed in the previous session. Now, so in today's session, we'll see the remaining cloud services and we'll move forward to the releases of Salesforce. Okay, now. Third one, marketing cloud features. Let's see. So what exactly the marketing cloud and what is the use and what are the various features offered by Salesforce as part of marketing cloud in order to promote our products by using the various marketing channels. You can now let's see. Now, already we know what exactly the marketing. Basically, marketing is used to promote our products in order to promote our organization, in order to promote our services. So as an organization, you might be offering either services or products. In order to promote your organization, in order to promote your products and the services, we are using various marketing channels. Now, basically, marketing is not only for the organizations, marketing processes we are using in our human life cycle also. In our real life also, we are using marketing channels in so many places. Like, for example, so now whenever if you're planning to get married, then we are contacting so many marriage bureau people. We are sharing our profiles to that. Okay, we are sharing our pictures to the marriage bureau people. These people are going to be keep on doing the marketing for your profile so that they can bring a good match for you. That means we are doing the marketing about our profile as well. And then whenever we are getting married, in front of that function hall, we are placing a very big flexi. That means we are doing marketing over here. Whenever we are looking for a job, then whatever the profile that we have prepared, that profile we are sharing to so many organizations so that we can get some interview calls, so that we can attend some interviews, we can get a job. That means in our human real life also, we are using marketing in so many places. So marketing is not only for the organizations, marketing we can use in our human life cycle also whenever it is needed. So then how can we do the marketing here? So basically, in order to do the effective marketing, we are using so many tools. Okay, we are using so many tools. Now, sometime before, when coming to the Salesforce, almost 8 years before, we don't have any marketing cloud feature from Salesforce. Salesforce introduced only Sales Cloud and Service Cloud. No marketing cloud and no, okay, the health cloud, no commerce cloud from Salesforce. Recently, they have introduced all these cloud services also based on the customer's requirement. So initially, they have introduced only Sales Cloud and Service Cloud features, no marketing cloud features from Salesforce. Then how the people are doing the marketing at that time? So now almost 8 years before, if you want to do any marketing, then we have to use two tools. We have two tools are available in IT industry, which we can use to do the marketing very effectively. Okay, which we can do the marketing very effectively. So now those tools are, first one, Marketo, and the second one, Exact Target. Exact Target. So almost 8 years back, if you want to do any marketing by using some third-party tools, we have to use two tools over there. We have two tools are available in IT industry. First one, Marketo. Second one, Exact Target. So now these are purely on-premise tools. These are purely on-premise tools which requires installation first. First of all, we have to buy the license of these two tools, and then we have to install them into a local server. Then only we can use these tools to do the marketing. It may be through email, it may be through mobile, it may be through SMSs, whatever, anything. So these tools are purely on-premise tool, and that too, these tool licenses are very, very expensive, very, very expensive. Only the big organizations like as Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Lakme, Johnson and Johnson, like that, only these big organizations who are running their business in international market, only those people are using these two tools to do the marketing very effectively. But what about the small organizations, startup organizations, mid-size organizations? So these people can't use these two tools because these two licenses are very, very expensive, very, very costly. So the small organizations or the mid-sized organizations can't do that much of investment in order to buy the expensive license of this Marketo and Exact Target. So that those people are using some other marketing channels like TV advertisements, theater advertisements, posters, banners, pamphlets. The people are using some other alternative ways to do the marketing. So in this case, Salesforce people got an idea. So as of now, we have very good credibility in the market in terms of Sales Cloud and Service Cloud. We have captured most of the market. So many customers are utilizing our Sales Cloud features and Service Cloud features. Then why can't we introduce Marketing Cloud features also to the people on rental basis? So in this case, for every organization, okay, for every organization, sales is the base. If you want to do the sales, then first of all, we have to do the marketing. Without the marketing, without promoting the organization and the products, we can't capture the leads and we can't sell out the products to the people. So that marketing is mandatory for each and every organization, so that why can't we introduce the marketing cloud features also to the customers on rental basis. So they're planning to start developing a new application which can be used to do the marketing very effectively. But they got so many suggestions, okay, from the other technical members inside salesforce.com, that if we want to develop our own product, okay, from the scratch, it will take minimum 2 years of time to build the complete marketing cloud product. So in this case, instead of investing the 2 years of time to build that product completely from the scratch, why can't we acquire any one of this organization? Okay, why can't we acquire any one of this tool over here? From there, Salesforce people start trying to acquiring Marketo in the exact target. So from there, they have acquired exact target organization. They have acquired exact target organization. They got the complete copyright license of this exact target tool. Okay, they got the complete copyright license of this exact target tool by acquiring this organization. So now this tool is purely on-premise, but Salesforce is already committed to the customers that we are purely offering cloud features to the customers. So in this case, on top of this exact target tool, Salesforce people did some lot of enhancements on top of this, and finally they have converted this tool from on-premise to on-demand. That means cloud. And then they have added this tool as part of their marketing cloud. That means from Salesforce, marketing cloud means exact target. It's a simple concept. From Salesforce, marketing cloud means exact target. Because of this exact target tool only, they're providing marketing cloud features to their customers on rental basis. Okay, clear? Understood the concept now? Now, this is the background story behind introducing marketing cloud features to the customers on rental basis. Now, so as part of this marketing cloud, Salesforce has given so many features. Okay, they have given so many features. So what are the features introduced by Salesforce as part of this marketing cloud? Now let's see practically. Now, they have given an application called as marketing application. As part of Salesforce CRM, they have given an application called as marketing application, which contains some basic functionalities of marketing. Which contains the basic functionalities of marketing, not full-fledged features. Okay, not full-fledged features. You will be having some basic features to automate our marketing processes, like your campaign management and then your lead management. Everything we can do with the help of this marketing application. But you don't have full-fledged features of marketing cloud. So in order to get that marketing cloud features completely, we have to use some other features also. Now, as part of this marketing cloud, they have introduced a feature called as Email Studio. Okay, Email Studio. Email Studio is used to send the email notification to the people. Okay, in order to send the email notification to some millions of people in one shot, we are using the help of Email Studio. Okay, so generally here, for example, let's come to a small scenario. For example, we are working in a banking organization. Today, we are introducing a new credit card facility. Okay, today, we are introducing some new credit card facility. So now regarding this new credit card facility, I want to do the promotion. I would like to promote this new credit card facility so that we can't make a call to each and every people to give the information about our new credit card facility, so that I would like to send an email notifications to all the people as well. I want to send the email notification to all the people. This is the new credit card facility which we are planning to introduce. So now today is the starting day of this new credit card facility. So these are the benefits are available with this credit card facility. If any one of you is interested, so please apply for this. So I would like to send the email notifications to all the people. So millions of people, I would like to send the email notification. Generally, to send the email notifications to the people, we are using Gmail application or Yahoo Mail or Reddish Mail or some other emailing applications also. But we can't send the email notifications to millions of people in one shot by using this email applications. So that Salesforce has given a feature called as Email Studio. Email Studio will allows you to send the email notifications to millions of people in one shot. That means in order to do the email marketing, we are using the help of a feature called as Email Studio feature. Okay. In order to do that marketing through email notification, that means email marketing, we are using the help of Email Studio feature. Okay. Clear? Now, next one. Now let's see. Sometimes you can raise a question. Sir, nowadays, who are looking into our emails? The people are not looking into the emails. Sometime before, most of the people are spending their time with the email notifications. But now, nobody is spending the time with email notifications. Most of the time, the people are busy with their mobiles, with their smartphones. So in this case, how can we capture the people's attention? Okay, how can we capture the people's attention? So for that reason, Salesforce has introduced one more feature called as Mobile Studio. They have introduced a feature called as Mobile Studio. With the help of this Mobile Studio, we can send the notifications to the people. Okay, we can send the notifications to the people in one shot. Now, upon sending these notifications here, we have two ways again. One is voice-based, second one text-based also. That means SMSs also. Both are available as part of Salesforce. By using this Mobile Studio, we can send the notifications to the people's mobile number. Based on the people's mobile number, we can send some notifications also regarding your products, regarding your new policies, regarding your new products also, regarding the new benefits which you are introducing, regarding your credit card policies, regarding your personal loans, whatever, anything. So now we can promote our products and services through by sending some notification to the people's mobile numbers as well by using Mobile Studio. Next, we are having that one more feature, Social Studio. Salesforce has introduced a Social Studio in order to do the marketing through social media platforms as well, like with our WhatsApp, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, okay, Google. So now with this social media web platforms also, we can do the marketing. Like for example, so whenever we are playing any video inside your YouTube, okay, upon playing the video, in the middle of the video, you will be getting some advertisements over there. Okay, you will be getting some advertisement because of the social media platform advertisements only. So Salesforce has introduced that social media, okay, Social Studio also. With the help of this Social Studio, we can able to promote our products or we can do the marketing with the help of social media platforms as well. That facility is available. Okay, now, along with that, Salesforce has given a feature called as Journey Builder. They have given a feature called as Journey Builder. So now what exactly the Journey Builder feature here? Basically, Journey Builder feature is used to synchronize the data from Marketing Cloud to Sales Cloud. In order to synchronize the data from Marketing Cloud to Sales Cloud, we are using the help of Journey Builder feature. Okay, now, like for example, let me explain what exactly the Journey Builder will do. For example, today, we have sent the email notifications to some millions of people regarding some new credit card facility. Okay, regarding some new credit card facility, we have sent some email notifications to some millions of people. Now, from these people, few people might be interested in our credit card facility because of the benefits. Then what these people will do, immediately they will click on the reply button, they will send the reply back to us. So boss, I'm interested to apply for this credit card. This is my contact number. So now please contact me on this number so that I will give the required information to apply for this credit card. So as soon as whenever the person has given the reply back, that means he is also one of the person who is very much interested to utilize our credit card facility. That means he is also one of the lead. So now once the leads information has been captured through emails, these leads information we need to pass to the sales team. So in this case, instead of passing this leads information to the sales team manually, we can configure a journey by using this journey builder. So automatically, whenever a person has given the reply to your email, this email will be sending to that automatically to the sales people. So the sales people will contact that lead. They can give the required information about the credit card facility and the benefits and the documentations and everything, and they can apply for the credit card also. So that in order to synchronize the data from marketing cloud to sales cloud, we are using the help of a feature called as journey builder. Okay, so these are the various of features are available as part of marketing cloud in order to promote your products. So we have marketing application is available in Salesforce by default, and then we have market email studio, we have mobile studio, and the social studio, and the journey builder. The various of features are available as part of this marketing cloud. Okay, clear? Now, next one. The next cloud feature is App Cloud, or this is also called as Application Cloud in Salesforce. So till now, we are able to collect the data and we are able to store our marketing related data, our sales related data, and our service related data. For example, sometimes you can raise the question. So I'm into banking sector. So I want a banking application. I'm into financial sector. I want a financial automation application. I'm into like as online marketing. We want a separate online marketing application. I'm into e-commerce. I want a separate application. So in this case, what can I do? Salesforce is offering initially sales application, service application, and the marketing features. Only to do the marketing and the sales and the service, whatever the features are required, those features have been given by Salesforce, okay, with the help of Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud. But if I'm into a different domain, then what can I do? How can we use that Salesforce services? So that Salesforce people has given a feature called as App Cloud or Application Cloud. That means whatever the application we have introduced as part of sales and the service and the marketing, if these applications are not suitable for your business, if these are not suits to your application requirement, if these are not suits to your business requirement, then whatever the additional application that you want, we can build those applications with the help of App Cloud or Application Cloud. That means with the help of this application cloud features, we can build our own custom applications also according to your business requirement. It may be any business here. It may be banking, it may be finance, it may be insurance, it may be pharmaceutical, healthcare, supply chain, e-commerce, whatever, anything. So whatever the additional application that you require, we can build those applications with the help of App Cloud or Application Cloud features. Okay, now, so in order to build these applications, Salesforce has given two features to us. First one, Force.com platform. Second one, database.com. Okay, Force.com platform, database.com. What is Force.com platform? What we can do? What is database.com? What we can do with the help of this? Now, already we know Force.com platform in our demo session. Okay, even though let me give you some more information today over here. Okay, now let's see. So now what is the use of this Force.com platform and database.com? Okay, now let me explain in detail over here today. Okay, now for example, assume that I want to build a small application in order to store my customers data. Okay, because I'm running a business, every day I'm getting so many customers, so I want to store all my customers information at one place, so that I want to build a small application. Then how to build this application? Okay, now let me explain. Let's see. I want to build a small application to store my customers data. Now tell me generally where we can store the data inside the database. How we are storing the data in the form of tabular formats, because managing the data in the form of tabular format is very, very easy. It is easy to maintain. That's what each and every database will be supporting to store the data in the form of tabular format, that is also called as structured format. Okay, now, so in order to store my customers data, I want a table. I would like to have a table. So this is the table which we have in order to store my customers data. So now in this table, I'm having few columns like the customer ID, name of the customer, and the contact number and the email ID. So these are the columns are available inside my customer table. Okay, now let's see. So this is the customer object. This is my customer object. Object means table. We know that. Okay, now we have this customer table. In this customer table, I'm having few columns are available, like the ID of this customer name, phone number, email ID. Okay, these are the 4 columns are available here. So now this is the table that we have in order to store my customers data. Now tell me, once the table is ready with you with the required columns, then how can we store the customers data inside? Do you want me to write some piece of code to insert the records, to modify, to delete, to view the records? You want me to write some piece of code? No. As a programmer, I can do. As a developer, I can do because I know that how to write the code to insert the record, how to write the code to modify, how to write the code to delete, how to write the code to view the records. I know that. But this application, I'm not designing for myself. This application, I'm designing for my business. So this will be utilizing by my partners, my employees, my customers, my end users. So those people are purely the business people. They know how to run the business, how to capture the customers, but they don't know how to write the code. They are not the technical people. They don't know any programming languages to write that piece of code. Then what can I do? So how these people can manage the records inside my table? So that we need to design some certain user interfaces. Okay, we have to design some certain user interfaces. Now, so in order to manage the records inside this table, I would like to design a user interface. Now, I'm designing some user interface over here. So this is a user interface which I would like to design. As part of this user interface, I'm placing some text boxes here. Customer code, customer name, contact number, email address. So now these are the 4 text boxes which I would like to place on my user interface in order to create a new customer record. I'm placing the text boxes. I'm placing these text boxes in order to provide the customer's data. I'm placing 2 button controls. These are the 2 button controls. First one, save button. Second one, cancel button. Okay, 2 buttons are available here. So I have designed this user interface. Now, so now in this user interface, the people will enter the data over here regarding the new customer. After entering the data in this text boxes, when they click on save button, automatically a record will be creating inside my object. Okay, now, for example, I'm creating a new customer record. For the first customer, I'm giving that ID C1004561. This is the first customer ID. Customer name, for example, some Ram Kumar. Contact number, I'm giving some value. Email ID, ram@some gmail.com. I have entered the customer data. So after entering the data, when I click on this save button, how this user interface will know this is the table in which it has to store the record. Because in my database, I'm having so many tables are available. How this user interface will know this is the customer table in which we have to insert this record. How the user interface will know. And that too, whatever the values we have entered inside these text boxes, these values has to be get resides inside this column. Now this value has to be stored inside that ID column. This value should store inside the customer name column. This value should store inside the phone number column. This value should store inside the email ID column. Then how this user interface will know this is the table to which we need to connect. These are the columns in which it has to store the data. How this user interface will know? Is the user interface is having that much of intelligence by default? No. User interface is not having that much of intelligence to connect to the respective database table and to manage the records inside. So in this case, how can we give that intelligence? So for that reason, in between this user interface and the database table, we are introducing a mediator component. We are introducing a mediator component here. We are introducing a mediator component. Between this user interface and the database table, we are introducing a mediator component. This component is called as business logic component. This is called as business logic. Okay, this is called as business logic. So once you click on this save button, after entering the data in the text boxes, as soon as once you click on this save button, immediately the request will be going to that business logic. Business logic will collect the data from the text boxes. Based on the data, it will be connecting to the respective database. And once it is connecting to the database, it will insert the record inside this database table. Once the record has been inserted, it will collect the response back from the database, and then the same response will be forwarding back to the user interface also. If the record is inserted, it will be giving the confirmation record inserted successfully, or customer record is inserted successfully. Suppose if there is an issues are available, it will show the message, so there is some invalid value. Phone number you have to enter 10 digits, but you have entered only 9 digits. Or whatever the email ID that you have given, that is in the incorrect format here. So it will be giving that error messages also over. So when coming to my user interface, it is not having that much of intelligence to connect to the database table directly. So that in between this user interface and the database table, we are introducing a mediator component that is called as business logic. Business logic will do all the operations for you. Not only in Salesforce, you can take any programming language also. It may be C programming, Java, .NET, okay, Oracle, SAP, any programming language also, the same functionality, the same 3 layers will be available. So upon building this application, these are the 3 layers will be available to you over here. Okay, this is the first layer, this is the second layer, this is the third layer. So you will be having this 3 layers will be available for each and every application over here. Okay, clear up to this one? Now let's come to this point over here. So now which feature can be implemented by using, okay, which part of your app cloud? Okay, now let me explain. Now, so now whatever the first 2 features are available over here. Okay, now let's come to these features. So now this feature is called as presentation layer. Okay, this is called as presentation layer. Presentation layer. Now, this is also called as view. This is also called as front end. This is also called as front end. This is also called as screens. This is also called as forms. The people are using the various terminology here. So now this first part is called, the user interface part is called as front end. This is also called as front end layer, or the presentation layer, or this is also called as a view. This is also called as the screens. This is also called as forms. Okay, now the second one. Now this business logic layer is also called as controller. Okay, this is also called as controller part. Controller part. Next, third one. This layer is called as a backend layer. This is called as backend layer. This backend layer is also called as database layer. This is also called as model. Okay, this is also called as model. Model in the sense what? Structure. How the data has been stored. In what tables the data has been stored. And then in what columns the data has been stored. Okay, so to indicate that we are going to be having this model part. These are the 3 layers are available for each and every application. When you go to the real-time implementation, each real-time application will be having these 3 layers. You will be having that model, you will be having the presentation, you will be having this controller part also over here. Okay, now, so in this case, these kind of layers are called as three-tier architecture applications. Okay, as part of these applications, each and every application should be a three-tier architecture application, which should have three tribes. These are also called as the three layers. We are having this a front-end part, we are having this a back-end, we are having this a mediator layer that is called as controller. Okay, now, so in this case, the first two layers, these two first two layers. Now, these two first two layers will be implemented with the help of Force.com platform. Okay, these two can be done with the help of Force.com platform. So, with the help of this Force.com platform, we can build our own business logics. We can design our own user interfaces. Okay, we can build our own business logics and we can design our own user interfaces with the help of this Force.com platform. Okay, now, next one, the third layer. This is comes under database.com. Okay, this is comes under database.com. This layer is comes under database.com. This is comes under database.com. So whenever we are building any application in the real time, we require three layers. We require front end, we require back end, we require mediator components here. These three layers are common. Okay, now, so in this case, the first two layers here, presentation layer and then the controller part, both we can implement with the help of Force.com platform, and the model part can be implemented by using database.com. Okay, clear up to this one? Now let's see here. Now tell me, as part of Force.com platform, what are the programming languages are available? During our demo session, we have discussed Apex programming and Visual Force programming. Now, Apex programming is for what? Visual Force programming is for what? Apex is used to implement custom business logics, and then Visual Force is for user interface designs. Visual Force means what? Visual. Visual means presentation. That means screens. If you want to design any user interfaces, we are using the help of Visual Force programming. To build the business logics, we are using Apex programming language. Now, let's see. So now these features can be implemented here. Now, this user interface part can be done with the help of Visual Force programming. Visual Force programming. Now, so this business logic can be done with the help of Apex programming. Okay, this can be done with the help of Apex programming. Okay, these are the two features are available over here. When you go to any real-time implementation, each project will be having three types will be available. Those are also called as three layers. We have presentation layer, that is also called as a view, or front end, or screens, or forms, or the web pages. The people will be using different terminology. And then we are having the business logic part. This is also called as a mediator component, that is also called as controller. And then the third one, model part, where exactly the data will be getting resides. So these are the three layers are available, okay, as part of your application development. Now that's what these particular layers are called as MVC layer. As part of Salesforce, Salesforce is purely supporting MVC architecture. Okay, MVC architecture. MVC means what? M in the sense model, that means database. V in the sense view, that means presentation. C means controller, okay, business logic part. Okay, so Salesforce is purely supporting, okay, MVC architecture. You will be having that model, view, and the controller architecture. Salesforce is purely supporting, okay, MVC architecture. Each application contains these three layers: the model and the view and the controller. These are the three layers will be available in each application development. So whenever if you want to build any application, these three layers are must. You can take any programming language also. Not only Salesforce, you can go with Java also, .NET also, any other programming language also. These three layers are common, no change at all. Okay, so in Salesforce, in order to build these functionalities, so now to build these user interfaces, we are using Visual First Programming. To build the business logic, we are using Apex Programming. And when coming to the database that is using by Salesforce, that is called as database.com. Okay, now it's a common question in most of the interviews also. So what is the database using by Salesforce? Generally, when you go to other programming languages to store their application related data, the people are using either Oracle or SQL Server as a database. But Salesforce is not using Oracle, Salesforce is not using SQL Server. They're using their own customized database that is called as database.com. Database.com is a customized database of Salesforce which purely supports ORM technology. ORM stands for Object Relationship and Mapping. Okay, ORM stands for Object Relationship and Mapping. Now, what is the purpose of this ORM? Why it is supporting this ORM? What is the specialty in this case? Okay, now let me explain. So now tell me here in this case. Okay, in our sessions, now tell me, okay, any one of you aware of any other programming languages? Java, .NET, anything? Anyone from Java background or .NET background? Any other
I'm from
programming language?
.NET.
Yes, sir, from Java.
I'm from .NET.
I can't raise any questions.
Bit knowledge about
Yes, sir,
Java.
I'm from Java.
Now, let's see here. For example, in this case. So now here, so why so many people are preferring to go with the Salesforce platform to build application? Let me explain the reason here. If you want to build this same small application by using this Java programming or .NET programming, it will take minimum 6 to 8 hours, because we have to design this table here. We have to design the user interfaces, not only one. Okay, to insert the records, one user interface. To update the records, one more user interface. To delete the records, one more user interface. To view the records, one more user interface. To restore the deleted records back, one more user interface. So 5 user interfaces are required, 5 screens are required over here. So we have to design 5 user interfaces. For each user interface, we have to build the respective business logic also here, and we have to design the table over here. Now, in order to build this a small feature, it requires minimum 6 to 8 hours of time by using Java or .NET, because they're completely coding, okay, purely coding. If you want to design the user interface, we have to write some code. If you want to build the business logic, we have to write some code. To design the databases, we have to use database programming. So now we have to implement this whole functionality by using some 6 to 8 hours of time. The same application we can build in Salesforce within 2 minutes. 2 minutes, hardly 2 minutes, not much time. Okay, it will take minimum 2 minutes over here to build this application by using Salesforce. And that too without having any programming knowledge. Without having any programming knowledge, just by using some mouse click, Salesforce will do everything automatically for you. This is the specialty over here. So whenever we are going to be creating any object in Salesforce, that means table, because of this database.com is purely supporting ORM. So now what this ORM will do is, whenever we are creating an object by adding some column, so now it is preparing the table automatically by Salesforce, and according to the table structure, user interfaces will be designing by Salesforce. Once the user interfaces are ready, it is preparing the respective business logic also automatically by Salesforce. We no need to implement anything by your own. Just we can able to use some mouse clicks and we can able to build that functionality. That means just we can design the object, automatically Salesforce will do everything for you. Okay, automatically Salesforce will do everything for you inbuilt, without having any technical skills, without using any programming languages, without spending much time. We can build application very fastly as well, so that we can develop the application very fastly. We can reduce the development time. We can save the budget also. That's why so many clients are adopting Salesforce implementations nowadays. Even though when you go to a small company, they're having Salesforce projects. Okay, that's what we're having plenty of opportunities on Salesforce because development time has been completely reduced in Salesforce. Okay, we'll see this practical concept also when moving forward to our sessions. When you go to the practical concepts, I will show you. So how can we implement this functionality? Whenever I'm building an object, automatically Salesforce will be providing the user interfaces. It is providing the business logic also, everything in one shot. Okay, clear? Understood the concept here? Now, so in this case, by using this app cloud features or application cloud features, we can build our own custom applications also according to the business requirement. Whatever the sales and the service and the marketing applications given by Salesforce, if these are not suitable, if these are not sufficient for your business, whatever the additional application that you want, we can build those applications by using the app cloud features given by Salesforce. So upon building these applications, Salesforce has given two features to you: force.com platform and the second one, database.com. Database.com is a customized database of Salesforce where all your Salesforce objects and records will get resides. That means in the previous session, we have discussed so many object names. As part of Sales Cloud, as part of Service Cloud, we have discussed so many object names like campaign, lead, account, contact, opportunity, feedback, in the case, solution, like that. So many object names we have discussed along with your own custom application related objects also. All these objects and whatever the records you are going to create, all these records are also storing inside a database that is called as a database.com. Database.com is the customized database of Salesforce where exactly all your Salesforce objects and the records will get resides inside it. Okay, clear? Now, let me give the note point over here. Make a note of this one. By using app cloud features, we can build the custom applications based on the business requirement. Based on the business requirement. For example, banking, finance, insurance, healthcare, pharmaceutical, manufacturing, consulting, construction, etc. Whatever the application that you want, we can build. Suppose if you want to build your own CRM application, then you can build your own CRM application also. Because suppose, for example, you can raise a question, sir, whatever the Salesforce CRM they have given to me, that is not looking like good. I don't want Salesforce CRM. I want to build my own CRM application. Yes, you can build. Whatever the application that you want, we can build those applications by using app cloud features. Okay, now, so recently an organization has built their own CRM application by using this app cloud feature that is called as Viva CRM. Okay, Viva CRM. Viva CRM is purely built upon Salesforce. It is purely built upon Salesforce. Okay, by using this force.com platform and database.com, they have built a CRM application called as Viva CRM. Like that, if you want your own CRM, then you can build. That facility is available. Now, next one. So recently, Salesforce has introduced a few more cloud services like Commerce Cloud, Health Cloud, and the Financial Force Cloud. Now let me explain what exactly the Commerce Cloud and what kind of features are available. Now let's see. Sometime before, this Commerce Cloud is also called as Demandware. Okay, Demandware.
Sir, can you explain Viva CRM once again?
Now, so now the Commerce Cloud is previously called as Demandware. Okay, demandware is a tool which especially designed by the organization in order to build e-commerce applications and POS applications. Okay, in order to build e-commerce applications and the POS application. POS means point of sale application. Okay, point of sale application. Point of sale applications in the sense what? Point of sale in the application in the sense? Point of sale means, now let me explain. For example, let me explain a small scenario. For example, I went to a supermarket or any shopping mall also, Hyderabad Central, whatever, anything, in order to buy some items. Okay, in order to buy some wardrobes or gift articles, whatever, anything. Okay, now, so I went to a supermarket or a shopping mall to buy some items. So once you are collecting all the items, okay, whatever you want, finally we have to go to the billing counter to make the payment for all these items. So in this case, at the billing counter, there is a person is waiting over here to generate the bill with a setup. There is a complete setup is available. So he is having a system. Okay, along with that, he is having a barcode scanner also to get the product details which you have selected, to get the billing information, pricing information, everything. And along with that, they will be having a swiping machine is also there, which is already connected to the device. They're having a printing machine is also available. And then whatever the desk they have, in that desk they will be having a small dryer is available here, which will be opened once the bill has been made. Once the payment has been done, then only the dryer will be getting opened. He can able to place all the bills information, cash, everything inside that. So in this case, the complete setup is called as a POS application. That is called as point of sale application. So they're having an application, okay, which will be used to, okay, collect all the products information which has been selected by the customer, and they can able to generate a bill. That bill will be getting printed by using a printing machine over here, and then whatever the payment that we would like to make, that payment can be done with multiple channels also. We can make that payment through cash also. We can make it through credit card also, debit card also, by using a swapping machine. And along with that, it is having the integration with some, okay, applications also, like as Paytm, or it may be Google Pay, whatever. All these features will be internally connected over here. So that entire setup is called as point of sale application. Okay, when you go to the supermarkets, when you go to shopping malls, we are observing this kind of POS application. So in order to build this kind of POS applications and the e-commerce applications, we are using the help of Commerce Cloud features. So by using this Commerce Cloud features, we can build our own e-commerce application so that we can make the shopping fun. So that the people can sit in their home, and by using this online, they can able to select the products, they can able to buy the products by making the payment through online itself. The facility is available. The people no need to visit any shopping mall. The people no need to visit any store. Directly, they can able to buy the products through online as well. For that reason, we are using the help of Commerce Cloud features, which have been given by Salesforce. Okay, clear? Now, make a note of this one, Commerce Cloud. So now by using Commerce Cloud features, we can build the e-commerce applications and POS applications. Point of sale applications. So now by using this e-commerce cloud, we can build applications for B2B, B2C, both business to business, business to customers. Okay, now we can build both B2B applications and B2C applications also. Okay, B2C applications also. So now tell me, what are the online shopping applications that you are using, like as Flipkart, Amazon, Meesho? These are all are what? B2B or B2C? B2C application. These are purely B2C applications. Okay. Now, So now with the help of this Commerce Cloud, we can build the B2B application business to business, business to customer also. Okay, now. Next one, health cloud features. So nowadays, this is very, very popular. Okay. So nowadays, this health cloud is very, very popular, okay, in our real world. Now, so what exactly the health cloud features, okay, what is the use, what we can do with the help of this health cloud features now. Basically, health cloud applications are going to be establishing a one-to-one relationship between doctor and a patient. Okay, basically, health cloud applications are going to be establishing one-to-one association, one-to-one relationship between a doctor and a patient. Now, let's see. Sometime before, if you want to consult any doctor, we are taking the appointment of a doctor in a specific hospital. We are physically visiting that hospital. We are meeting the doctor, and then we are explaining our problems, and we can get some medicines also. So that means what? We are visiting the hospitals manually. But nowadays, because of the pandemic situation since almost 2.5 years, the people are not showing interest to visit the hospitals. Then how the people are consulting the doctors? Through online. How? How the people are connecting to the doctors over here? In this case, in so many cases, the people are using health cloud applications. They're using health cloud applications. Now, in this case here, so now by using some health cloud applications, we can able to establish the one-to-one association. Okay, one-to-one association, not one-to-many, not one-to-many. One-to-one association between doctor and the patient, so that the doctor can able to establish a communication with the patient, and then he can able to collect the health related information. Based on that information, he can able to suggest some medicines also. He can prescribe some medicines also over here. Now, through online, completely purely online over here. Now, here you can raise the question, sir, how the doctor will measure the health condition of a patient? Doctor is sitting in a different location, patient is sitting in a different location. How the doctor is going to be measuring the patient's the patient's health condition? How? If it is a small issue, then I can explain. Okay, I'm facing some feverish or some cold or cough. We can explain that some basic problems here. Now the doctor want to measure the health condition of a patient through online. How? For that one, nowadays the people are using the various medical devices and the various wearable devices also, like the smartwatches nowadays. The various medical devices are available, which is keep on monitoring the pulse of that people also, like as the BP, sugar, and your heartbeat. Everything will be monitoring by using the various devices. The smartwatches are having this kind of inbuilt facilities are available. Now, in this case, the doctor will be using a health cloud application. Whenever he is going to be meeting this particular patient, he will collect that medical device code. Each and every medical device which you are using, that every medical device will be having a small code will be available. So that will be aware of by the patient itself, the person itself. Now, the person has to share this code to the doctor. Doctor is sending a small instruction through that health cloud application to the device. Then automatically device will be getting connected with the health cloud application. Then he will be activating the device through online. The device will be getting activated. It will collect all the details of the health condition of the patient. It will be sharing through online to the doctor itself. Based on the details, by monitoring the details through the health cloud application, you can prescribe the medicines also. That facility is available nowadays. That's what so many people are using so many smartwatches nowadays, which are having inbuilt facilities to capture your BP and the pulse conditions, heartbeats, and everything. Okay, through these devices, with the help of these health cloud features, we can interact with these devices. We can monitor the healthy condition of the people, and based on that, they can prescribe some medicines as well. And along with that, if the condition is a bit serious, if the condition is a bit critical condition, then the doctor will be having that facility to connect to the various communities here. The various medical caretakers communities are also available in the world. So many medical caretaker communities are also available. Through with the help of this healthy cloud application, they can connect to that medical healthy caretakers people, and they can able to suggest a person who will be keep on monitoring the healthy condition of that patient itself. Doctor no need to visit that patient. So now nearby that place, whatever the medical caretakers are available, they can connect to that community. Through that community, they will be suggesting a person to visit that patient. He will be keep on monitoring the health condition. He is updating the status back to the doctor itself. So based on that, by sitting through online also, we can able to monitor the healthy conditions of the patients as well. That's what here the most of the people are preferring to go with that health cloud features. Now these features are very popular nowadays in abroad countries, but in India this is not much popular nowadays. Okay, in abroad countries these health cloud features are very popular nowadays because of the pandemic situations. So many people are using these health cloud features. Nowadays in India also the people have started using smartwatches nowadays, which will be keep on monitoring the healthy condition of the people as well. Okay, so with the help of the device itself, we can able to integrate with the health cloud applications as well. That's what here so many people are using health cloud features from Salesforce. Okay, clear? Now, next one here, make a note of this one, health cloud. By using these application, we can establish one-to-one relationship between the doctor and patient, between the doctor and the patient. The doctor can measure the healthy condition of the patient by using the various medical devices and the wearables, and he will prescribe the medicine. He will prescribe the medicines. Doctor can integrate the health cloud application with any medical device and can activate the device through online. He can communicate with the medical caretakers community to appoint a person from the community to monitor the patient. All the features are available inbuilt as part of your health cloud applications. That means we can store the complete history electronically. Okay, we can use the complete history of the patient electronically itself. They no need to carry any medical reports. Whenever we are going to be indicating your customer code or your ID, automatically he can track the complete history also. So how many times you have visited the hospital, what are the various hospitals you have visited, the complete medical history he can track through online at a time. You no need to carry any medical reports, okay, prescriptions, nothing. Done with this? Now, the last feature, the Financial Force Cloud. Recently, Salesforce people has introduced the Financial Force Cloud, especially to build the financial applications like as banking, finance, insurance. So in these kind of situations, in order to build your own applications, which will be having the integration with all the payment gateways, with currency converters, they have introduced that okay, Financial Force Cloud. By using this Financial Force Cloud features, we can build your own financial related applications. Like we can build our own business related, accounts related applications. Like for example, generally, in order to store your business related data, the people are using some separate softwares like Tally. Okay, Tally is one of the application which is used to automate your business accounts. And then we have QuickBooks. Okay, QuickBooks is also one of the application, one of the software which is used to automate your business accounts. Now, instead of using those applications, we can use Salesforce also. We can use Salesforce also, which is purely cloud application. We can build your own financial automation application also by using this help of Financial Force Cloud features. So nowadays, each and every banking organization is using Salesforce because of this Financial Force Cloud. Now, sometime before, when Salesforce introduced their services in year 2000, banking people didn't show interest to use Salesforce. Why? Because banking data is very, very confidential, very, very sensitive. Even though if one small digit is missing, they will be losing the credibility in the market. Okay, now, excuse me. Now, even though if a small digit is missing inside that, okay, customer balance value, they will be losing their credibility in the market. Because of that, from next time onwards, customer won't show interest to use that bank. From next time onwards, the customers won't trust that bank over here. So that's what here, initially the banking people didn't show interest to use Salesforce, but now each and every banking organization, including government banks, private banks, everybody is using Salesforce implementations. Okay, each and every organization is using Salesforce implementations nowadays. Now, simple concept here. I will tell you one small scenario. So I think most of the people might have visited the Bajaj Electronics to buy some electronical items, AC, washing machine, coolers, TV, whatever, anything. So now, upon purchasing the product, the people are going to be applying for some EMI facility, so that they're contacting some financial partners, like it may be Axis, it may be HDFC, it may be IDFC also. So many people are offering some okay, financial facility to their customers. They're giving some financial support to buy some expensive products also. It may be cost of some 30,000, 40,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakhs, whatever, anything. So in this case, anytime have you observed the application which are using by those people? So many financial people are sitting over there. Okay, like from Bajaj Finance or from IDFC, HDFC, the people are so many people are sitting over there who are going to be collecting all your details. Based on that, they're providing the EMI facility to you. Anytime have you observed the application which they're using? Just look into that here. Those applications are purely built upon Salesforce. Okay, IDFC also, HDFC also, or Bajaj Finance applications. These applications are purely built upon Salesforce. Please observe that application. Okay, just you can sit over there, you can see the application, you can observe that here. Okay, those applications are purely built upon Salesforce. By using this okay, Financial Force Cloud, so many banking organizations are building their own applications also, okay, to automate their financial okay, processes. Okay, clear? Now, make a note of this one, Financial Force Cloud. By using these features, we can build the finance related applications. Finance related applications. For example, banking, insurance, finance, mortgage, etc. Now, so these are the various kinds of applications we can build by using okay, Financial Force Cloud. These are the 7 cloud services are available, okay, from Salesforce. Salesforce people has introduced the 7 cloud services as of now. So now these 3 cloud services they have introduced recently, almost 4 years back. Okay, almost 4 years back, these 3 features have been introduced by Salesforce. But these features are available since very long time as well. Okay, from the beginning we are having these features. Okay, now these are the 7 cloud features are available from Salesforce, like Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud, Application Cloud or App Cloud. We have the features called as Commerce Cloud, Health Cloud, and the Financial Force Cloud. Okay, these are the 7 cloud services offered by Salesforce to their customers on rental basis. Okay, now, so now let's come to one more new feature as part of the Salesforce, that is releases.
Sir, once again explain
Now, so what exactly a release indicates and how frequently Salesforce is providing the new releases? We'll see practically one by one. Okay, now. So now tell me generally, what do you mean by a release? Upgrade, right? Now, in that release, what you will get? New features, right? So when coming to the release, release is nothing but a group of new features introduced by the organization. Okay, release indicates a group of new features, a set of new features or a bundle of new features which has been introduced by the organization. Okay, now, so in this case here, when coming to the releases, now let me explain how frequently Salesforce is providing some new releases. Okay, now let me give that whole information today here, because it's a most important question in the interview point of view as well. Okay, now let's see. So now in this case, now let's see. For example, assume that we have an organization like some Microsoft. So Microsoft is a product-based organization where they're offering so many products, okay, to their customers, but purely license-based, not on rental basis. Okay, purely license-based. In order to use that product, we have to buy the license first by investing some huge amount. They're introducing so many products in terms of operating systems, tools, programming languages, framework tools, databases, version controlling tools, browsers. They're introducing so many products also with the different verticals. Now, for example, they have introduced a framework platform called as Microsoft.NET. Okay, Microsoft.NET. Initially, they have introduced that Microsoft.NET with the version, okay, 1.0. Okay, 1.0. So now here, generally, whenever we are referencing the version, we are calling it as 1.0. Okay, but as part of IT industry, don't refer this 1.0, refer it as 1.0. Point should be referred as dot, 0 should be referred as O. Okay, now this is the first version they have introduced here. Okay, almost some 9 years back. Okay, almost 9 years back, they have introduced that first version of .NET. Okay, .NET version 1.0. Generally, each software version will be having 4 parts. Each software version will be having 4 parts like this. So now generally, the each and every software version will be having 4 parts. Okay, 1.0.0.0. Okay, these are the 4 parts will be available. The first part is called as major version. Okay, the first part is called as major version. Second part is called as minor version. Okay, minor version. Third one, build number. Okay, build number. Fourth one, revision number. Okay, revision number. We have 4 parts will be available in every software version. Okay, it may be any software also, Java, .NET, MS Office, operating system, wherever you go, you will be having, each software will be having these 4 parts. Every software version is having 4 parts: major version, minor version, build number, revision number. These are the 4 parts will be available. Basically, they are indicating the first 2 versions here because the people can't remember the complete 4 parts of that version number. Okay, now so that they're indicating the major version and the minor version directly over here. Initially, they have introduced Microsoft .NET version 1.0. Later, after one more year, they have introduced one more version, Microsoft .NET version 2.0. By adding some more new additional enhancements. And after one more year, they have introduced one more version, Microsoft .NET version 2.5, which is having some more latest features inside it. And later they have introduced, after one more year, they have introduced one more version, that is version 3.0, by adding some more new additional enhancements. And after one more year, they have introduced Microsoft .NET version 4.0 by adding some more new additional enhancements. And after one more year, they have introduced one more version, version 4.5, by adding some new enhancements. And recently, they have introduced the Microsoft .NET version 5.0 by adding some new additional enhancements over there. That means what? When you go to any other programming language software version, so now each and every software will be having the various version numbers are available. Like as version 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 5.0, like that we are having the version number. Based on that version number, we can recognize, is it an older version, is it a newer version, we can recognize. Based on the version number, we can recognize whether it is an older version or a newer version, because these are purely on versional basis. The two, that each new release, that means new version will be available for every 1 year. It may be for every 1 year or 1.5 years, they're giving some new releases over here. Now, so in this case, when coming to that Salesforce also giving some new releases to you. How frequently Salesforce is providing some new releases for each and every 4 months. For every 4 months, Salesforce is giving some new releases. Not for every 1 year. Yearly, you will be getting 3 releases from Salesforce. Yearly, you will be getting 3 releases from Salesforce over here. Now, in this case, Salesforce releases are not any versional basis. There is no version number for Salesforce releases. Salesforce releases are purely seasonal releases. These are purely seasonal releases here. Now tell me, in each and every financial year, what seasons are available? Winter season, spring season,
Winter, spring,
summer season.
summer.
Three seasons are available. We have winter season, spring season, summer season. These are the release names of Salesforce. We have winter release from Salesforce, and then summer release and the spring release. These are the 3 releases from Salesforce in each financial year. In each financial year, you will be getting 3 releases from Salesforce. Those release names are winter, spring, summer. These are the release names over here. Clear? So we don't have any version number. We are purely using release name. That's it. That is purely seasonal releases. Now, let me explain that what is the current release of Salesforce over here. Now let me explain. Now make a note of this one. Releases. Release indicates an updated version of the software or application. Release indicates an updated version of the software or application. Each release provides a set of new features introduced by the organization to be used to automate the business processes. Salesforce provides new releases for each 4 months. Salesforce releases are purely seasonal releases. So now what are the various releases are available from Salesforce? Now let me explain and let me digging into the concept now, one by one. Each feature we'll see. Done? Now, let's see. So what are the various releases will be providing by Salesforce in each financial year? Okay, now let's see practically, okay, one by one. And then what kind of features they will introduce in each release. Let me explain, and what are those release dates also, I will show you practically. Now, so that already we know Salesforce is providing, okay, 3 releases in each financial year. Those release names are, okay, winter, and then spring, and the summer. Okay, these are the 3 release names here. Okay, now let's see in this case here. So now let's see. We have winter release, and then we are having this spring release, and then summer release. Don't write this one. I will be giving some note points also over. Now, these are the 3 releases will be giving the Salesforce: a winter release, spring release, and the summer release. Okay, now, so now here you can raise a question, sir. These 3 seasons are available in each financial year also. In 2020 also we have the same 3 seasons. 2021 also we have the same 3 seasons. In 2022 also we have the same 3 seasons. In 2023 also we'll be having same 3 seasons. Then how do we know if it is a winter release? How do we know this winter release of which financial year? Is it a winter release of, okay, 2020, 2021, 22, 23? How do we know? For that one, along with this release name, they are going to be adding that financial year number also, like winter 22. That means 2022 years, okay, winter release. Okay, spring 22, 2022 years spring release, summer 22, 2022 years, okay, summer release. Now, so once it is completed, what is the next release then? Winter 22, and then spring 22, and then summer 22. Once the 3 seasons are over, then what is the next one? Now, the winter 22. That means this process will be keep on repeating like as a cyclic process again. And then we'll be having spring 23, and then summer 23. Like that, here we'll be having this process will be keep on repeating like as a cyclic process. Okay, now, so in this case, in the interview point of view, they will raise a question. So now, what is the current release of Salesforce? Okay, what is the current release? The current release of Salesforce is Spring 22. Okay, the current release of Salesforce is Spring 22, which has been given by Salesforce on February 12th, okay, on 2022. Okay, February 12th. That means, okay, 1 month back, Salesforce has given this release over here. The Spring 22 release has been given by Salesforce on February 12th, 2022. So what is the previous release? The previous release is Winter 22. Previous release. So what is the next release? This will be the next release. This will be the next release over here, which will be introducing by Salesforce Summer 22. Okay, now, so in this case here, so now we have the various releases from Salesforce. The current release is Spring 22, and the previous release is Winter 22, and the next upcoming release will be, okay, Summer 22, which is planning to introduce by Salesforce here. Okay, most probably on June or July. Okay, in June or July, you will be getting one more new release, that is Summer 22. So once the summer 22 is completed, then we can get the next release, that is winter 23. After that, spring 23, and then summer 23. Okay, clear? Now, let's see here. Let me give you some more points about these releases. Now, sometimes you can raise a question. Sir, in order to get this new release features, do we need to pay any additional amount to Salesforce people? No. Salesforce is not charging even a single rupee also in order to provide the new release features. New release features will be applicable to each and every customer on free of cost. Okay, new release features will be available to each and every customer on free of cost without making even a single rupee also to Salesforce. We can get that new release features. Okay, now, so in this case, here you can raise a question. Sir, Salesforce is providing 3 classifications of services like a SaaS, platform, infrastructure. Salesforce is providing 3 releases in each and every financial year, like as winter, spring, and summer. That means this winter release is providing, as the winter release is used to provide the latest features of SaaS, and then spring release is used to provide the latest features of platform, and the summer release is used to provide the latest features of infrastructure? No. Okay, no. In each release here, okay, in each release, it may be any release also, whatever we have. It may be any release also, you will be getting the latest features of SaaS and the platform and the infrastructure. Each release will be providing the latest features of SaaS and the platform and the infrastructure. That means as part of each release, they're providing some new features of Salesforce CRM. They're providing some new features of Force.com platform. They're providing some new features of infrastructure facilities also. Okay, infrastructure facilities also. Like the similar way, as part of this Spring 22 also, they're providing some new features related to Salesforce CRM, Force.com platform, and infrastructure. As part of this summer release also, they're providing some new features related to Salesforce CRM and the Force.com platform and infrastructure also. So each release will be providing some new features related to the SaaS and the platform and the infrastructure. You will get some new features related to CRM and the Apex programming, Visual Force programming, and infrastructure level also. New features will be available in each release. Okay, clear? Now, so in this case here, how can we know the release dates over here? How can we check those release dates here? When Salesforce is providing this next release, which is summer 22, then how can we verify? Where we can cross-check this information over here. In order to verify that, okay, releases information and the server maintenance information, we are using a small website that is called as http status.salesforce.com website. Just to use this website, status.salesforce.com website, which is a free website, which is an anonymous access application, which can be accessible by anybody without any membership, without any credentials. Directly we can access it. Okay, directly we can access that features as well. Status.salesforce.com. Now, let me show you practically here. I'm using this status.salesforce.com. Directly we can access that. In the left side, we are having a feature called as Salesforce Services. Just click on Salesforce Services. Now click on any one of the server number over here. I will come to the server concept in the next session. We'll see what exactly is each and every server number. We'll see what are the various regions are available, in which region which servers are available, how to verify the server status. Everything we'll see in the next session. For example, I'm having the server AP26. Now, so now go to the maintenance over here. Now we can see that information. The current release is, okay, the current release is, okay, Spring 22. Okay, Spring 22 release over here. Okay, the current release is Spring 22. Now, when Salesforce will provide the new release over here. Now, Salesforce is giving that next release. Now, let me check it out here. On June 11th. Okay, we can see the release dates also. The next release date, next to 1 year maintenance calendar, we can verify here itself. Okay, now, so now on June 11th, Salesforce is providing the new release that is called as Summer 22 major release. Okay, Summer 22 major release. When Salesforce is providing the new release, that will be giving by Salesforce on June 11th, night at 10:30 p.m. IST. Okay, night at 10:30 p.m. IST. Now click on this server number, click on this ticket number to see more details about that release also. Click on this ticket number 127848. Now we can see that release information also. So now it is indicating this is a summer 22 major release which will be giving by Salesforce. Now the status is it's a confirmed maintenance. Impacted instances are AP26 server will be getting impacted. Impacted services are core services. Type of maintenance is it is a new release. The planned start time is 10:30 p.m. IST on June 11th, and the planned end time is 10:35 p.m. IST June 11th. That means how much time they're taking to install the latest updates? 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, within 5 minutes of time, your account will be upgrading with that new features automatically by Salesforce. Now, here you can raise the question, sir, Whenever we are getting a new release features from Salesforce, do we need to install them manually by our own? No, we no need to install these features manually our own. These will be installing by Salesforce automatically for you. Everything will be doing by Salesforce for you automatically by default. We no need to make any changes. We no need to click on next button to install those latest features. Those will be upgrading into your account automatically by default by Salesforce itself, because these are purely automatic upgradation features which are purely available to you on zero cost. That means these are available on free of cost to each and every customer. Now, here you can raise one more question also. Sir, we are going to be creating a free developer account of Salesforce. We are not creating a paid account of Salesforce. We are going to be creating a free account to do the practice over here. In this case, will we get those new release features on free? Yes. Even though you may be a paid customer, even though you may be a free customer also, even though you are utilizing the free account of Salesforce, whenever Salesforce is giving the new releases, those new release features will be available to your account automatically by default and free of cost. You no need to pay even a single rupee to Salesforce. Each and every feature will be available to you on free of cost. So within 5 minutes of time, they are going to be upgrading your account, okay, with the latest features by default. So you no need to make any changes. Directly we can access them. That's it. Okay. Now, so they're having the deployment window of 5 minutes of time, but usually they will complete this task within 2 minutes itself, 2 to 3 minutes max. But they will be having the deployment window of 5 minutes of time to install the latest updates into your organization. Okay. Now, so in this case here, during this maintenance time, that means because of this 5 minutes of upgradation of new features, your Salesforce application cannot be accessible. That means on June 11th from 10:30 p.m. IST to 10:35 p.m. IST, for 5 minutes of time, you can't log in into a Salesforce application. You can't access your account because Salesforce is doing some maintenance activities over here. Okay, that's what here depends upon this planned maintenances. We can inform to all our customers, dear customer, our application cannot be accessible, okay, on June 11th night at 10:30 p.m. to 10:35 p.m. because of the maintenance activity. So that please plan accordingly, so that we can inform to all our customers also. Okay, that facility will be available to you. So now in this case here, so when coming to the Salesforce, they're providing that summer 22 release, okay, on June 11th. So then what will be the next release then? After summer 22, then what is the next release? Winter 23. Okay, now when Salesforce is planning to introduce here, October 15th. Okay, on October 15th, Salesforce is providing one more new release, that is winter 23. So is it a tentative date or is it a confirmed one? That is also a confirmed maintenance over here. It's a confirmed maintenance. Okay, on October 15, Salesforce is providing that new release winter 23 from night at 10:30 p.m. to 10:35 p.m. IST. And after this winter 23, what is the next release? Spring 23. Now the spring 23 will be on next year February 11th. Okay, next year February 11th night at 10:30 p.m. IST, Salesforce will be giving that new release features to you. That is also a confirmed maintenance. That means the next 1 year maintenance calendar we can verify inside this website itself. Based on that, we can inform to all our customers our application cannot be accessible on so and so date from so and so time to so and so time because of maintenance activity. So please plan accordingly over. Okay. So that's what Salesforce is giving the next 1 year maintenance calendar prior to you inside this status.salesforce.com website. Okay. Clear? Now, so this is how we can verify the new releases information in the maintenance calendars of Salesforce servers. Okay. Now, so in this case here, you can raise a question, sir, because of this new release features, will any of my existing application will be getting affected? No. Already we have built an application. Okay, already have built an application, a banking application. We are using that application to automate our banking processes. Today, Salesforce is giving a new release. It may be winter, spring, summer, whatever, anything. Today night, for example, Salesforce is giving a new release. Because of this new release, any of my existing application functionality will be getting affected? No. Salesforce people will make sure because of the new release features, any of our existing customers' application should not be affected. Those applications should run as it is. Along with those features, they can get some new features also, which we are introducing as part of this new release features. So that because of the new release features, your existing applications will not be getting affected. Your application will be continuing as it is without any disturbance, without any impact. That facility is available from Salesforce. That's what, before giving the new releases, Salesforce will be having 3 pre-release checks. Salesforce will be having 3 pre-release checks that will be available from Salesforce side. They will be verifying that. They will cross-check you because of this new release features. Any of my customers' applications are affecting or not. So they will be cross-checking 3 times here. They will be having 3 pre-release checks will be available. Based on that 3 pre-release checks, they will make sure your applications cannot be affected because of the new release features. Okay, that facility is available as part of your Salesforce. So your applications will not be getting affected, your data will not be lost, your application will continue as it is. Along with that, you can use some latest features and free of cost. This is one of the major benefit when coming to our Salesforce. Why? Because, for example, let me explain a small scenario. Assume that if I'm learning some Java or .NET or Oracle, SAP, whatever, in any one of the training institute people will be giving that training on trial versions, because they can't do that much of investment to buy that license version of that software. They will give the training on trial version, the 2 older versions here. Once the training part has been completed, then we are attending some interviews. You will get a job, and then we are joining into an organization. Whenever you are joining into an organization, from there we have to start working on the client's project. There in the IT organization, they're using licensed versions, which is having some more features available. Okay, which is having some more features are available than this trial version. That too, I got the training on the old version, but here they're using the latest version. But I don't know what new features are available, how to use them, how can we use as part of my project. So the people will be having so many difficulties. The people will be having such kind of questions. But in Salesforce, there is no such kind of confusions here. Whatever the features that we have in your free account, same features will be there when you go to the real-time organizations also. There is no concept of older version in the newer version. Whenever Salesforce is giving the new release features, it may be winter, it may be spring, it may be summer, the same features will be available to the paid people also. The same features are available to you also, so that no need to worry about that features wise. The same features will be available in your free account. The same features will be there when you go to the licensed account also. Okay, there is no concept of older version, newer version in Salesforce. Everybody will be on the same platform. All the customers will be equal. All the customers will be on the same platform. So Salesforce don't want to differentiate the people over here. So that's what here, whenever Salesforce is giving the new release, that features will be applicable to each and every customer, irrespective of the customer type. You may be free customer, you may be paid customer, all the people will be getting the equal opportunities. All the people will be getting the new release features on free of cost. This is one of the major benefit for us upon learning Salesforce also. You no need to worry about that when you go to the licensed edition. So there might be having some new features, not like that. Whatever the features you have in your trial account, same features will be there in the licensed account also over there. Okay, that too, the same release will be available to you. Okay, clear now? So these are the various of features are available as part of releases. Okay, now the next one we have server instances. We have few more theoretical features are available. Server instances and the multi-tenant architecture. And then we'll see the concept of editions. Okay, editions. And then we'll see how to create our own Salesforce account. Creating Salesforce account. So in the next session, we'll see some more features over here, like as what are the various servers are available in each region, how to check the server status, how Salesforce is allocating the memory space for each and every customer. We'll see practically, and then we'll see the concept of multi-tenant architecture and the benefits, and then we'll see what are the various editions. These are very, very important features. These are comes under architectural level concept, but which are very, very important in the real time and in the interview point of view as well. So we have to understand what paid editions are available, what free editions are available. We'll see, and then we'll see how to create our own free account of Salesforce, which is a permanent account, which is a lifetime account, which will not get expired. Whatever the Salesforce account I'm showing you to create, that account will be a lifetime account. We can access lifelong also. It won't get expired. For every 4 months, you will be getting the new releases automatically and free of cost. Okay, clear? Now, see, in this case, the bandwidth will be different because your data storage will be different. When you go to the licensed account, you will be getting 10 GB of data storage. In free account, 5 MB of data storage. Okay, the bandwidth will be different. Features wise, everything will be same, but the bandwidth will be different over there. Okay, I will tell you what are the differences are available over there. Okay, clear? Now, so in the next session, we'll see the remaining features over here, and then we'll see how to create our own Salesforce account. From there, we'll enter into the practical part here. Okay, now. So the next session will be on Monday again. This weekend, we don't have the session. Next weekend, we'll be having the session as usual. Okay, so next weekend, we'll be having the session from Monday to Saturday. We'll be having the sessions as usual. Okay, now. Thank you. Let's meet on Monday again at same time.
Yeah, Firoz. Yeah, Firoz, do we have
Hello.
any